Right. See if I can remember my password.
Knob cheese, wasn't it?
Nope, I changed it.
Oh. Good.
Big putting wrong. I love it when it says please select an account and it has WoW 1 and WoW 2.
Yeah, I actually had that for a while.
Yeah, because I bought 2 bloody accounts.
Don't worry about it, just take a pick.
Right. Choose your language. Germany. Oh, yeah. Choose your realm style.
Right, realm, you want a particular, like, a realm called Thunderhorn.
There's normal, player versus player, role playing,
Yeah,
role playing
you
will be
want
normal, yeah.
There should be a realm called Thunderhorn. Change realm once you're at the thing. And
Whoa, I've got my character selection up.
right, we'll go back.
Oh, it just keeps going back to my character. My character. Or a character. My character is a little woman.
Yeah, he hasn't been made yet, have they?
Once I want male.
You should be able to go back to the like change realm. Get to realm.
Change
side.
realm, alright. Now I've got a whole list.
Yeah, you want to find Thunderhorn.
I was on Thunderhorn.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what you want.
Alright. Now what?
Okay, now go to create a character.
Create new character. Male.
Yep. And now we want to pick what you're actually going to be.
Is there anything you recommend? I'm just scrolling through all of them.
Well, me and Steve were talking, and we're thinking of following the Holy Trinity, which is basically tank, damage, healer sort of thing. Now, considering that you're the newest, and therefore we don't want to load too much responsibility on your shoulders right at the start,
Yeah.
Steve has elected to be the tank, and I've agreed to be the healer. So we're kind of recommending that you go damage, as in that's more straightforward. That's just basically kill stuff.
Yeah.
So you want a damage class. Now, the thing is, we're on alliance. So yeah, we're the guys on the blue side, and out of those races that can each be like only certain classes, like you'll see on the right which ones are lit up and which ones aren't.
Yeah.
The races sort of pan into it, like they have a slight stat difference at the start, but it doesn't matter in the long term. They also, each race gets its own little ability. So, for example, humans get a break free of anything that's like slowing you down or trapping you or something like that. Dwarves get this special buff that's supposed to make them tougher or something.
Spade.
Night elves get a stealth, so long as they don't move.
Ooh.
Gnomes, I forget what they get because I don't like gnomes.
They can go through small spaces.
Yeah, they can escape from speed altering effects. The Draenei gets a heal over time ability. Yeah, it's not very strong, but still kind of useful.
The Worgen.
And Worgen get a short sprint.
Ooh.
I believe you also have access to the Pandaren.
Yeah.
They get, what is their actual ability? Incapacitate strike thing.
May put enemies to sleep with a touch of their hand.
Yeah, basically they each get one of those abilities. But yeah. So what I was saying, Steve, is that the only awkward thing about this is that the most recent two races, the Pandaren and Worgen, if you were to start with one of them, you will end up in a sort of an enclosed starting area, which means that if I were gonna go through this with you, then I would have to make a character who is of that same race in order to actually be able to interact with you.
Yeah.
At least until we can get out of the starting zone. And trust me, it takes a while to get out of the Wargame starting zone. I mean, if me and Steve went through that, it's... Yeah. But ultimately, whatever you choose, it's up to you. Yeah, it's... whatever you want, you know, I'll go along with it, sort of thing. But moving on to more to the point, I say we suggested you take a damage roll. Now,
is that a class?
Well, that's the thing, is that each class is sort of capable of multiple roles. I mean, you have warrior can be tank or damage, right? The paladin is like a priest who has armor, so he can be tank, healer, or damage, depending on which way he's built. The hunter can only do damage, but he gets a pet to help him. The rogue is just basic damage. He's sort of like an assassin type, but is usually melee. The priest is mainly a healer, but he is capable of damage if you go shadow spec.
Yeah.
The shaman is also a healer, but is also capable of damage. The mage is pure damage, spellcaster. He's got teleport abilities, polymorph, you know, just stuff like that. The warlock is also pure damage. He summons demon pets to help him, and you know, mainly works in damage over time effects. You know, like sort of like a magical poison sort of thing. The druid is the jack of all trades class. He can be anything depending on which way you build him, but he's usually slightly less proficient than the class that is more dedicated to that particular role. And finally, the Death Knight, we're leaving him out of the table, because if you start as a Death Knight, you start at level 55.
Oh, he looks so epic.
He does, that's because he's a hero class. Initially, you couldn't actually gain access to one unless you had a character at level 55 already, but Blizzard went and, you know, scrapped that, which is cool in some ways, but for what we're trying to do, it would completely defeat the point. So, yeah.
Alright, so which do you want me to be? Human, dwarf?
Well, that's completely your choice. Yeah, it's this bit. It's all up to what you want to be. Yeah, I mean, I say any class can actually be damage, as I just went through. So you just want to find a race that you like, and then look through what classes they have available and find one that you want. If you look in the bottom left, you see there's the more info tab.
Yeah, I'm up on that now.
Good. So that gives you a bit more insight into what the races and classes are like, so you can find what interests you.
Well, I've got the Worgen up at the moment on a Death Knight.
Yeah.
Did you say you wanted me to be a healer?
No, I said Steve has decided to be a tank, and I will take charge of healing.
Okay.
So you can just be damage.
Oh, so be something like a rogue.
I can change, but like, you know, if we get into it and you know, you decide to change the healing sort of thing, then you know, you're welcome to do that. I can shift around. But we just figured that, you know, to ease you in, it would be easier for you to focus on damage.
Shall I go with the Knight F on a mage?
Yeah, go over Night Elf.
Alright then, what next?
Alright, then go to customize.
Name?
Well, first I think you want to make sure you get the appearance just the way you want him.
Oh, I don't know whether I want to be a lady or not.
But just all things you got: skin color, face, hairstyle, hair color. All of that. Just have your particulars the way you want him.
Oh, I won't have a nose job. Oh, I'm liking him at the moment. Ah! No. Oh, I think I'm gonna go with this one. He looks like God at the moment.
Alright, once you've got him all together, I say, in your own time. But when you're done, give him a name, then just click create, and it will start you in. In the meantime, I'm just going to be making my character.
What can I put in? Oh, sorry jig. Oh, I just... Sorry jig. Oh, it's weird now. Right, got a character. Level 1, mage.
Cool. Now, I'm currently making something that I can get in with you. I'm not making a night elf, but hopefully I should be able to make my way toward you and level with you.
Well, I'll just click enter world.
Yeah. Okay, so you'll be brought in.
After years of imprisonment within the Emerald Nightmare, Archdruid Malfurion Stormrage has finally returned to the mortal world. Reunited with his love, Tyrande Whisperwind, Malfurion endeavors now to heal the corrupted world tree Teldrassil and rejuvenate the spirit of the Night Elf people. Yet as the great cataclysm shakes the boughs of their colossal tree, the Night Elves brace themselves against the coming storm. As war and destruction close in from all sides, it falls to Night Elves like you to stand strong and protect the enduring legacy of your people.
Right, I'm in.